Plateau State is one of the 36 states of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It is located in the north-central zone and forms part of the Middle Belt. It derived its name from a Biram word, gwash or jat, meaning a water spring. There are over 40 ethno-linguistic groups and none is large enough to claim the majority position. The Tarak, Irigwe, Biram, Magavul, Angas, Ronkoleri, Gomai, and a host of others. Stimulated by industrial scale, tin and columbite mining, Jos, the largest settlement on the plateau, was born. Tin mining led to the influx of migrants, mostly Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, Ijo, Urhobo, and Europeans, constituting over half of the population, making the town a highly cosmopolitan and most peaceful urban center in the country.
Jos has always been a very popular city, a very peaceful city. The inhabitants were coming from all over Nigeria, including even foreigners that were mining. And people all over Nigeria wanted to come to Jos.
The state has been rightly described as a miniature Nigeria because it contains within itself almost every, if not all, the various tribes or ethnic groups in Nigeria. According to the 2006 census, Plateau has a population of 3.1 million people. This is a state where unity is seen very much compatible with diversity. Jos Plateau is home to the ancient Nok culture, known for its remarkable terracotta artwork. Jos is one of the most important tourist destinations and it is dominated by rocks. This area covers Jos North, Jos South, Jos East, Barkin Ladi, Bassa, Bokos, Tangshin, Langtang North and Langtang South local government areas. The indigents are accommodating and hospitable, with a very good culture and weather which the settlers and tourists enjoy. Economic activities thrived successfully over a period of years, and the people lived in harmony until recently. Jos, which has proven to be a fertile land for peace and tourism, has suddenly become a home of violence following the event of Friday, 7th September 2001. Plateau State is currently the main site of ethnic, religious, and political violence with an undertone of land dispute. Episodes of mass killing and destruction has occurred in Jos, with properties worth millions of naira being destroyed between 2001 and 2011. Whatever has been the true reason of this violence has not been ascertained, as there are different claims.
Yeah, from literature level, there are very many causes, but you can just reduce them to two polarities. There is what I would call the socio-historical, and there is some basic struggle about who is the owner of this town, Jos, particularly Jos North. Who owns Jos North? Some accounts have it that originally ought to be a Fizere, Biram, and others. Some accounts have it as Jasawa, so there has been a tussle. Some group called Jasawa and this other group of Afizere Biram who claim are the real owners of the town. So the tussle has been between these two groups. Something like that, ownership. That's why I say social historical.
Political undertone, yes, of course. It does have. But the major thing, I still want to say, it's religious. The political undertone is everybody wants to be relevant. Everybody wants to be known.
People have some kind of base interest in terms of maybe trying to make some kind of economic gain or political gain in the community. So through that, they will try to now expel others, you understand, to tell them that you don't belong here, and therefore we want to have the cake for ourselves alone. You understand? As a result of that, people go into this kind of crisis. So therefore, it is basically a kind of crisis that you can trace its origin in economic.
Surprisingly, in the midst of all this mayhem, there is a little settlement in Jos Town, known as Dadinkowa, which has not had a taste of this carnage.
Bariki Akawu ya kafu kafin Dadinkowa. Then bayan kafuwar Bariki Akawu, sannan Dadinkowa ta zo ta hayayyafa. Which is ƴan kuza wanda suka zauna suka yakin kuza su suka kafa ƙauyen. Shi yasa ake ce Barikin Akawu. Kafin zo a haifi Dadinkowa gaba ɗaya daga baya.
Whatever the sequence of events are, the violence appears to have been contained within the Dadinkowa settlement. Normal activities ranging from buying and selling during crisis periods still occurs in Dadinkowa. No house, shop, school, mosque, church has been burnt in Dadinkowa from 2001 till date. At Salah, the Muslims in Dadinkowa share food with their Christian neighbors as well as the Christians during Christmas. It is good to note that most families in Dadinkowa are a mixture of Christians and Muslims, but they have decided to give peace a chance in the midst of all this chaos.
If you take a walk through the streets, there's a dispensary up there run by a Muslim. I go there for medical attention. Opposite the church is a school owned by a Muslim. They come here to pick practice whenever they are in need. We interact very well.
How have the people in Dadinkowa been able to achieve this miracle on the plateau?
A gaskiya mu matasan Dadinkowa muna da haɗin kai fiye da na kake zato da mu da shauran matasan Krista. So mun tashi gaba ɗaya mun fahimci junanmu. Kuma kamar mu yanayin Dadinkowa daban ne, muna da abubuwan yi komi kankantan shi. So kuma muka tashi ba mai zaman banza, za mu tashi akwai masu sauke siminti, akwai masu yin black market, ba dai wanda za ka yi convincing nashi da kudi ya je maka wani abu.
Well, as a preacher, my role is educating the congregation on the need of living peacefully in the neighborhood. So basically, it's that of disseminating information, advocating for peace within the congregation and outside, particularly among the youths, educating them on the dangers of crisis and the values of living peacefully with one another.
Na farko dai akwai kariya irin na Ubangiji. Na biyunsa kuma akwai fahimtar juna. Duk wajen da aka zauna da an ce ma akwai fahimtar juna zai yi wuya a ce ni dauki hannu in cutar da kai. So muna da kyakkyawan fahimtar juna. Tunda duk lokacin da aka ce wani hayaniya zai tashi a cikin gari mukan zauna tare da junanmu mu tattauna. Kai muna anguwa da ɗaya da kai, kana Christian ina musulmi, ba zai yiwu mu yi fada ba, sai dai mu hana wanda zai shiga daga wani anguwa ya zai jagula mu.
Every life is sacred in the sight of God, and anyone who feels the easiest way to be heard is to carry arms is mistaken. Lot of lives has been lost and properties destroyed. The parties on the plateau are tired of this problem. People are hungry. There is no work, no business. Both youths and elders are tired. But the problem is that people are arrogant, and it's now a matter of I don't want to be shamed. We need to be honest peace brokers to achieve the miracle in Dadinkowa.